This is one of the most terrible situations for a parent. A child is crying for a long time. We can see she is in distress. She needs something, but what? Most babies cry for a very small number of reasons. Hunger. When a baby wakes up, she is hungry, she wants to be fed immediately. Room temperature. Babies spend several months in the womb at a near constant temperature of about 36 Celsius. If the room is warm or cold, they don't like it. Wetness. Most babies tolerate a wet diaper, but some babies cry a lot when they wet their diapers. Pain. A diaper pin may have come open and pricked the baby. An insect may have crawled into her clothes. A string or a hair may have got wrapped around her toes or her fingers, or in a male baby, the genitals. It can be very painful. Loneliness. A baby wakes up and all the adults are busy. Baby is lonely, baby cries. Overstimulation. This one is a bit difficult to understand. A lot of people trying to play with the baby, there is much noise, bright lights. The baby is overstimulated. She wants to sleep, she is tired, but she can't. She cries. And sickness. This is the one that scares us. Is the baby crying because she is not well, because she is sick? So what should we do with a crying baby? First things first, try to feed her. If the baby has been crying for a while, she may be cranky and not take the feed immediately. Hold her, cuddle her, talk gently to her. She will calm down and start taking feeds. If that is not it, undress the baby completely. You may find an insect biting her or the mark of an insect bite. You may find an open diaper pin, a rash from an allergy. Look for any hair or thread tied around her fingers or toes. Is she appropriately dressed for the room? Babies need one layer more of clothes than us. If she is very warmly dressed and then we wrap her in a blanket, she will get unhappy soon. Similarly, if she is not adequately dressed, she will be cold and crying. Try a change of place. Pick her up and take her somewhere. If she has been indoors all day and got cranky, take her onto the balcony, the garden, the roof. Motion helps. Try walking with her, or even a rocking chair or a drive with her will calm her down. On the other hand, if you have been running errands, shopping, been outdoors, and she has become cranky, come home, a quiet room, turn down the lights. Do not try to compete with her in noisiness. If she is crying, don't sing loudly, don't clap loudly, don't try to drown out her voice. Talk softly, soothingly, gently, that will calm her. Try a change of person. If one parent has held her all day and she is cranky, pass her to the other parent or some other family member. What is colic? If a baby cries for 3 hours a day on 3 days a week for 3 successive weeks, that is colic. But that's a separate topic for another day. Crying is normal for a baby. It's one of the few things she knows how to do. Most crying is for certain specific simple needs. She is hungry, she is hot, she is cold, she is wet, she is lonely. These things are easy to fix. We need not worry. But sometimes a baby cries because she is sick or suffering. We must not miss this. At this young age, diseases progress very fast. If we don't take quick action, things can go downhill rapidly. A change of behavior is very important. Is a baby who normally is smiling and happy crying a lot today? Don't ignore it. Listen to the cry. Is it high pitched? Is the cry very weak? Is the baby barely able to cry though she looks miserable? Is she not responsive to parents? Is she refusing to feed? Does she feel warm? Is she running a fever? These things should lead to a prompt evaluation by your doctor. So the bottom line, most crying is for simple things and for the routine needs of a baby. But be alert. Sometimes if a baby is inconsolable, she is crying a lot and that is not in her normal character, pay attention, maybe she needs something more.